Hi, DJ here. I spent a long time trying to figure out this happiness thing. What does it mean? What does it look like? How do I get it? So I created this guide with 12 concepts. Concept number 1. Happiness is a choice. No one can make us happy, and no one can take our happiness away. I used to think if so-and-so would just do this, that, or the other, I would be happy. Or if I just had this, that, or the other, I would be happy. And I've come to realize that none of that's true. Happiness is an inside job. No one can give it to us. And the good news is, it's because no one can give it to us, no one can take it away. So we get to choose to be happy. And of course, there's times when it's challenging, of course, to be happy. But always to realize that we do have the choice in what we think about. We have the choice how to look at things. And so, concept number 2. The best gift we can give our spouse, family, friends, coworkers, employees is to appreciate, love, and accept them just as they are. The truth of the matter is, I could add another one. The best gift we could give ourselves is to accept ourselves too. So when we decide to quit judging other people, quit having expectations about other people, then we also stop judging ourselves as harshly. Because no matter how critical and judgmental we are on other people, we double, triple that on ourselves. So it's really accepting other people, loving other people unconditionally, and loving and accepting ourselves unconditionally. Concept number 3. When you spot it, you got it. What we don't like in others, we don't like in ourselves. What we appreciate in others, we can appreciate in ourselves. And the truth of the matter is, it's like if we see some trait in someone else that really rubs us wrong, like, the scratching on a chalkboard, whatever that is, there's something within us that we have struggled with at some point in time in our life, whether it's greed, selfish, arrogance, victimhood, martyrhood, all of those things. We truly have been all of them. We're like a whole rounded person, the light side, the dark side. And when we realize that about ourselves and accept and love ourselves for just how we are, doesn't mean to go and continue doing behaviors that don't serve our greatest good. We see it in somebody else, what we don't like, and we say, where have I done that? How have I been that? How have I been greedy or selfish or arrogant? When have I done that? When have I been that? And we look at that and we go, yes, I have. And we let it go with them, forgive them, accept them, appreciate them for the fear that they're living in, because that's when these dark sides and the non-attractive part of us shows up that we're trying to hide all the time. When we forgive ourselves and accept ourselves and not, we can't change what we don't acknowledge. So until we acknowledge it, we can't grow into more powerful human beings. So the other part of this is what we see and appreciate in other people, we also have in ourselves, or we couldn't see it. So it works both ways. We're so talented and we hide that part from ourselves too. So something to think about. Concept number 4. Realize the world doesn't need us to be in control. It will carry on without us. Relax. I think this is huge. Sometimes we go around and just like we were talking about earlier, how we are judgmental, we're critical, we think people should do this or do that or be this way or be that way. If we just stopped and just took a moment to breathe and say, just let them be them. It's okay. I don't have to control everything. Because what happens is we spend our life in other people's lives and not in ours. And we belong in our life. Like, we have a hard enough time managing our own life without trying to manage other people's lives or the world. We can't. We can make a contribution, and the greatest contribution that we can make sometimes is to not be judgmental, not be critical, be prayerful, be acceptance, be graceful, and really, like, what can you do? What can I do? What can we do together to do something different? Concept number 5. Most of us are living small, and there's something inside of us that knows that. So if we take the time to listen to that small voice, that whisper within us, and when we do, it will get louder. We'll be able to pay more attention to it. I believe that all of us knows that there's something more that we can do. Just like when we judge and criticize the world or what's going on, what can we do? How can we make a positive impact on the world? And I don't mean the world necessarily at large. What about your world? What about my world? We like just, sometimes it's just being kinder. Sometimes it's just being silent. Sometimes it's not saying anything that makes the biggest impact in our day, in our life. So I challenge you, and I challenge me to how can we live bigger in our life right now? How can we make a difference? So life is about relationships. We're not here alone. There's just a lot of people here on this planet with us. And it's interesting because I can go on about this one, but our greatest fear truly is to feel alone, to feel like we're alone. And we're never alone. I mean, there's a ton of people on the planet. I don't even know how many zeros to use for that, but we're never alone. It's so easy for us to feel alone, and that's just our ego and separation, and a whole nother video on that one. Our relationships, we relate to people all the time, whether it's someone in the grocery store, whether it's a family member or a coworker or an employee or someone on our team. Whatever it is, we are always relating to someone. We're always having a relationship with someone, and we get to choose how we feel about it. It can be a total stranger, or it can be someone that you sleep with every night. We get to choose how we feel about that relationship. We get to choose how we interact in that relationship and what we bring to that relationship, as opposed to expecting them to bring something to us. So I'm challenging you and me to make every relationship amazing. And the truth of the matter is, the easiest way to make an amazing relationship is to just be in the moment of feeling love in that relationship. Which is a great lead-in into concept number 7. We really can have what we want. And at the end of the day, whether you're talking about travel, job, relationships, whatever the case may be, at the end of the day, what I've experienced that most people want is to feel connected. It's to feel connected to someone. And through all of these, the list of these concepts, I hope what you're starting to understand is that that's about us. It starts with us and it ends with us. And we can feel connected if we want to. It's a choice, because it's not our natural disposition to feel connected. Our natural egotistical is about fight or flight. It's like we're separate and like, let me take care of me. And the truth of the matter is, we are all connected. And once we get that in us, everything can change. So we really talked about it in concept number 7, but concept number 8 is, what do we really want? And to explore that. And I've walked clients through like getting a new job and a new relationship and all of these things, only to kind of come full circle. Is really what we want, is what I said a few minutes ago, is we want to feel connected. We want to feel whole and complete and unconditionally loved. And the truth of the matter is, go to the top. Number 1, We get to choose what we think about. We get to choose to be happy. No one else can give it to us, and no one else can give us unconditional love also. And concept number 9. Peace is a gift that only the present moment can give. So back to us again. Being in the present moment with peace. Be in the present moment with connection. Be in the present moment with acceptance. Be in the present moment with unconditional love. Be in the present moment with our breath. Just breathing in and breathing out in this crazy, wacky world, to just be with that small voice, with that beautiful voice that's within us, which is all about unconditional love. Concept number 10, one of my favorites. It's more fun to be happy than it is to be right. And so many times we get in this right fight with each other about, I said this, I did that, you did that, I did that, blah, 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 blah. And what are we fighting for? We're fighting about the separation. And if we choose to, we can stop fighting about I'm me, you're you, I'm right, you're wrong. Because whenever we're right, whenever we play this right fight, that makes someone else wrong. And that makes someone else feel bad. So what if we chose to have a unconditional love? It's okay. Let's be connected. How can we be connected in whatever this conversation that we're having? It's kind of a foreign concept, I think, for a lot of us, but there is so much power in choosing to be happy than choosing to be right. Concept number 11, forgiveness sets us free. Back to the right fight, right? Someone might have hurt us in the past, for sure. I have never met anyone that has not been hurt in their life journey experience. So if we hold on to that pain and that hurt and we don't forgive and let it go, forgiveness is for us. It's just about letting go of what happened. It's not saying it's okay. It's saying, I'm going to let it go. I'm going to go live my life. I'm not going to carry around something that you did with me everywhere I go. And when we hold on to resentment and pain, that's what we're doing. We're carrying it with us in our hearts, in every relationship that we have, in every experience that we have. It's in there. It's in there. So the gift that we can give ourselves and others is to take it out and say, here, I don't need this anymore. It might have served me once to be a victim, but it doesn't serve me anymore. It might have served me once to carry it around because I believe we're here. We've been on this journey and created all this stuff for a reason, to serve the world bigger by our experiences. And so, but that's a choice. Forgiveness sets us free. It's only about us. And finally, concept number 12. Energy follows thought. So we can ask ourselves, what are we thinking about? If we say, you know what? I'm not even going to go there and talk to him because every time I do, it always ends up in a fight. So you go in there with that in your mind. Well, energy follows thought. So of course, you're asking the universe to have a fight. You're asking someone to stay the way they always have. What if we go into a situation differently? What if we go into our life differently and go, you know what? This is going to be a great experience. This is going to be a great day. And we imagine in our being, in our imagination, like, oh, wow, this could really look different. And when we do that and we take that energy and we sit in that energy of different, then everything changes. Our relationships can change. Everything can change. It's a choice, remember? Happiness is a choice. So what if we sit in happiness for a while and let ourselves just feel kind of giddy about that? Then what do you think we're creating? We're creating happiness. I promise. This stuff works. I've been working on it for years, and I'm telling you, it works. So if you just take one concept at a time and check it out, try it out in your life, I believe it'll make a difference. If you want more information, you can go to my website, lifecoachdj.com. Until next time, be radiant, radical, and oh so real, because we are. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope to see you soon. Bye.